Even though the 2023 C8 Corvette and the highly anticipated 2023 Z06 may be on their way to Chevy fans who have been waiting for them, many consumers and great admirers of the car maker will be disappointed to hear that they may be still unable to obtain the vehicle. Even if they did, they'd have to wait even longer for their car to arrive at dealership. While this may not be an immediate concern for Chevrolet or GM because they have dedicated fan following and still have time to remedy their mistakes with the Stingray and the Z06, it is a cause for concern. One issue they will undoubtedly face in a year or two is right in front of them. With Ford producing a new 2024 Mustang, it may not only maintain its appeal based on its attributes, but it may also be the choice that Chevy enthusiasts flock to. Should there be any further issues with Chevrolet's top supercars, the Mustang has been a bestseller for Ford in its class, and while it isn't a top super choice to the Stingray or even Z06, it may look like the car that is not only available but also trustworthy for people who want to forsake Chevy. But the main question is whether the 2024 Ford Mustang can compete with the Corvette and win buyers away from Chevy when it's unveiled. In today's video, we'll answer these and other topics and provide you with our honest thoughts in the competition. But first, let's get started with the most recent updates on some of the industry's newest cars and other automobile materials you're sure to enjoy. So now, let's get back to what we have for you today. Before we get into what's going on in Chevy and what makes the Ford a viable alternative, let's go over the 2024 Ford Mustang has in store regarding engine performance and tech features. All there is to know about the Mustang right now. To begin with, the all-new Ford Mustang will be quite the Ford invention, as the car represents an extension of the famous form that now has some more remarkable design aspects that make it all but believable. The car's front end features tri-bar LED headlights and DRLs that surround the vast octagonal grille. The vehicle also features a sleek roof line and a short back overhang with broad rear hunches. In addition, the car's wheel options will range from 12 inches in the base version to 19 inches in the GT, with optional 20-inch wheels also available. The difference between the base model and the top trims is also visible. The full model has a wider grille, a different bumper, a front splitter, a rear spoiler, and a few other less noticeable features. The standard EcoBoost model, on the other hand, the standard EcoBoost model has a more mild and straightforward appearance. Looking at the automobile's interior, Ford stated that the 2024 Mustang would reinvent the driving experience by providing an immersive cockpit like none before. The interior elements are also impressive, enough to make you feel like a pilot. Not precisely, but that just shows how well Ford does when stuffing the interior with goodies. The interior of the 2024 Mustang has been substantially remodeled, with the most visible feature being a 12.4-inch customizable digital cluster that blends into a 13.2-inch center stack. Users can swipe through information in real time, with Ford even mentioning that the configurable screens would leverage Unreal Engine and 3D video game technology to improve the user experience. A new flat-bottom steering wheel with a reworked button layout will also be included inside. Furthermore, it will have a new closet seats, with premium grades gaining leather options. The car will also include an electronic chronic drift brake, which will initiate drifts on demand, adding to the car's cool factor, especially if drifting is your thing. You'll also receive a Bang & Olufsen sound system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, and other unique software features. It's reasonable to say that this is the most technologically advanced Mustang we've ever seen. Straight to the point, the 2024 Mustang will be driven by a variety of engines, including a turbocharged 300 horsepower 2.3-liter inline-4 engine and EcoBoost version, and a more amazing 450 horsepower 5-liter Coyote V8 engine in the standard GT model. For the Dark Horse tram, as well as far more spectacular 500 horsepower 5-liter V8 with either a 10-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual transmission. Considering the C8, these figures are pretty interesting, especially for the Dark Horse model. The C8 Stingray will be powered by a 6.2-liter V8 engine with 490 horsepower and 495 horsepower when the Z51 option is included. While this may only be a 5 horsepower increase, it is a significant issue. Even with the increased boost, it demonstrates that the Ford Mustang can compete with a C8 Stingray. Now, thank you for reaching this point. Make sure to finish this video to know more. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and like, comment, share, and hit the notification bell for more upcoming videos like this. Another intriguing aspect of the 2024 Ford Mustang that we cannot overlook is the fact that it has a reasonably great feature called Remote Rev. This technology allows your Mustang to roar into life, giving you that lovely sound of the engine even while you are not inside the car. All you have to do is press and hold a button on your key fob to lock in a smooth delight of your automobile sound. That said, how exciting has been discussing 2024 Ford Mustang. Unfortunately, the vehicle will be available in the summer of 2023 for the model year 2024. There's even a possibility that if you place your order early enough, your car will arrive in dealerships before the end of 2023 and you'll be driving it around for the new year, which isn't the case with Chevrolet. But we'll get back to that later. Regarding pricing, Ford has yet to give any updates for the car, although it is likely to have a base price of approximately $30,000, with GT trims costing between $40,000 and $50,000. The Dark Horse model, which would compete with the C8 if a comparison is made, is likely to cost between $55,000 and $60,000. This will be even less than the Stingray's starting price of $65,995. One thing we've noticed with the C8 Stingray since 2020 is that it hasn't been without troubles, and customers have to file complaints because something is wrong with the car. In addition, there have been various delays, which appears to be affecting when consumers might even acquire the car in 2023. The situation is not as terrible as the Z06. The 2023 Z06 is undoubtedly one of the most anticipated supercars in both American and international markets. Unfortunately, while many elements make it amazing, delays and few problems from Chevy made the car less desirable. It was recently revealed that Chevy would not take any additional orders for the current model year. Worse, they will only produce less than 300 vehicles this year. With absolutely nothing to be done for the remainder of the year, there will be a likely shortage of the cars, similar what we saw with the Stingray, only worse, and this time there will be a large number of potential buyers who will simply not to obtain the Z06. And this is where Ford enters the picture. While there's no word on how many Mustangs will be made for the 2024 model year, it is likely to be more than what Chevy has previously planned for both C8 Corvette and the Corvette Z06. So when neither of those options is available, the Ford Mustang may be the only option to consider, especially considering it will arrive sooner than either the Stingray or the Z06. Some clients received their 2021 Stingray more than a year after placing their orders. Unfortunately, it has been estimated that the wait periods will be longer this time, with a Z06 in particular expected to be in production until the late 2023. Even though the Chevrolet Camaro was the likely opponent for the Mustang, Ford recent improvements just elevated the Mustang to another level, leaving the Camaro behind by more than a mile. The 2024 Ford Mustang isn't a Corvette or a Chevrolet, but it is a readily available choice that you won't have to wait long for. Furthermore, it has excellent characteristics, particularly on the inside, and the engine is rather good, especially for a dark horse. The same can be said for the Z06 and Stingray in terms of features, but regarding wait times and availability, Chevrolet and GM must work hard, because as it stands, we believe Ford will have one alternative that many people will consider, including Chevy enthusiasts. What do you think about the 2024 Ford Mustang? It is good enough to compete with a Chevrolet? Feel free to answer in the comment section, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more updates. And that's it! Thank you for watching! Before you leave, did you know that Toyota is getting replaced by this new car company? To know more, make sure to click and watch this video here. See you there!